When I was 5 years old, I was finally old enough to be in charge of the front cash register of my family's noodle shop. And every morning, I would see the same customers come and eat their noodles for breakfast before heading off to work. However, I specifically remember one skibbity frick who kept coming back to the shop, and she was the most annoying Karen I had ever met because she kept saying the noodles tasted too Asian. Like, bro, what the frick did you expect? And so one day, I finally had enough and did an explosive diarrhea, not into her noodles, but directly into her mouth as she was eating. Anyways, these Karens become 10 times more annoying when you try to arrest them instead, when entitled people think they can't be arrested by Dr. Insanity.
People often overestimate their abilities when they run into the law, with some thinking they can outsmart cops.
Jesus Christ, this guy has a set of teeth and a half. He literally has a set of teeth and a half. He has so many extra teeth in there. Like, how is that even possible? He'll never need to buy a vegetable shredder to like make salads and everything. He just eats the lettuce whole and like his mouth just like naturally shreds it. His teeth are literally built like a blender. Okay, no offense. Okay, of course, no offense.
So what happens when it's entitled women that learn this lesson the hard way?
Can I just like get these handcuffs like off me? It's a joke.
These are 3 examples of this, starting with the most controversial of the bunch. On the 22nd of October 2022, a man called police after hearing a car crash into the side of his house.
So you didn't see the crash, you heard it?
No, I heard it and I looked and there was a car against my house. What did you...
Bro, imagine just minding your own business, just like reading a book, just relaxing on a Sunday afternoon. Then all of a sudden the car just crashes into the side of your house. Do you not have a fence? Are fences like not even invented in America yet?
What did she look like, the one driving?
Dark hair.
Dark hair.
Nice looking girl.
Nice looking girl. What was she wearing?
We're not gonna question that. We're not gonna question that. I hope she was over 18, bro. This guy, okay, this guy could be on some sort of list. How are you gonna describe a suspect like that? Dark hair, nice looking girl, bro. What are you gonna do? Is that your wife next to you? I'm pretty sure your wife is next to you as well. How are you? Okay. We're not gonna judge. We're not gonna question anything.
Nice looking girl. What was she wearing?
My wife said black.
Yeah, that's the wife next to him.
This has technically become a manhunt now, as the driver is nowhere to be seen and has fled the scene of a crime.
Okay.
The cops spend some more time questioning the homeowners before searching the vehicle. It turns out the woman had left her purse behind, which contained her driver's license and multiple other forms of identification.
What an actual noob.
Name, Stacy, as well as a picture of her. The cop found it odd she'd leave her purse behind, as it implied she was planning on coming back to the crash, but just a few minutes later, the cops would receive damning evidence that this wasn't the case.
What, so she originally just planned on like leaving her car here, like parked her car? Like, you can't park here, I don't think. This is on someone's property. I'm pretty sure this technically counts as like trespassing, but I mean, damn. Stacy definitely looks like a Karen if I've ever seen one.
Hi there. How you doing? Not too bad, are you guys? The reason I ended up pulling you guys over, you guys were coming from that area over there. Did you end up just getting in a crash?
No, we live around there, but yeah.
What's your name?
My name?
Yep.
Stacy.
10-4, I've got her over here. It is Stacy. Okay. So, Stacy, can I have you come out of the car so I can talk to you a little bit more?
It's already obvious that she's not exactly sober, but what's shocking is how she was undoubtedly trying to flee the scene. She'd left her purse, ID, and vehicle behind that's actually registered to her. It wouldn't have been long before the police were at her door with more than a couple of questions. Now the police have her at the side of the road to ask her what happened, but it seems she has a plan to try and outsmart the cops by refusing to tell the truth.
Are you ready to be honest with me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
What do you mean?
What happened with the crash?
What crash?
You ended up hitting a tree. Do you remember that?
No.
No?
No, I must have forgotten.
You're not going to be honest with me right now?
Well, I mean, I'm
A neighbor
not...
said they saw you get picked up.
Huh?
A neighbor said they saw you get picked up.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine.
So I'm giving you a chance to kind of give me your side of the story of what's going on right now.
I mean, there's really no side of the story to give. I don't understand what you're wanting me to give you.
Okay, well, I want you to be honest with me. That's what I want you to give me.
Well, there's nothing to be honest about. I mean,
Stacy seems to think that she didn't do anything wrong, or at least believes that she can lie and outsmart the cop by telling a different story.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, my first thought for her strategy on like how she would get out of this, so when I saw her, like you can see her, like she's like in the yoga outfit, like Pilates, all that stuff. She low-key looks like an OnlyFans girl. And so I was sort of thinking, I thought her first strategy would be to, you know, perhaps try to do the frickety with the cops.
But remember, the homeowners told the cops that they saw a young woman wearing exactly what Stacy is wearing exit the vehicle and leave the scene. It's pretty obvious that she's lying, but Stacy doesn't seem to realize this and continues to lie through her teeth to the officer.
The truth is, like, my car is, like, probably at my house. And, you know, I'm sitting here with my dad.
Well, the house that you crashed into, they talked to you and tried to get you to stay there.
Well, I didn't crash into anybody's neighbors.
Your car is stuck in their house.
Well, that's hearsay.
Was somebody else driving your car?
No, absolutely not.
So it was just you driving?
Well, I wasn't driving.
Wait, if you weren't driving and no one else was driving the car, then who was driving? Were you just sitting in the passenger seat and some like random like ghost was driving it? Like how could the car possibly be driving if not you and not anyone else was driving it? Did you have autopilot on it? Was it a Tesla? I don't think it was a Tesla. Actually, maybe she could argue it's a Tesla. You know, maybe she's gonna argue that it was a Tesla on autopilot and she was just sitting there in the passenger seat. It was not her fault at all. She had nothing to do with it.
But you just told me absolutely not. Nobody else was driving.
The conversation goes in circles for around 10 minutes, with Stacy continuing to spew confusing statements at the cops the whole time. And what's worse is that at one point, she even tried throwing her dad under the bus by saying he was driving.
Oh my god.
No, I was not driving.
I'm not going to argue with you about that.
My dad was driving.
Oh my.
Okay. Your dad already confirmed that he was not driving the black car.
No, he was. He's driving the vehicle, and so I mean, what can I do?
Bro, why would you just chuck your own dad under the bus? Like, the level of disrespect. Like, your dad is doing you a favor, accepting you as an OnlyFans girl, like, as it is, and instead of repaying that favor to him, you're just gonna just throw him under the bus for your crime? Like, he could have kicked you out. Like, when you first started OnlyFans, he could have kicked you out of the house, like, said, I don't want anything to do with OnlyFans, but instead, he decided to, like, keep you, and just keep you in his home, like, as a loving father. But now you're just gonna turn on him, bro. What even is this person thinking?
I don't want to...
Right now, what you can do is you can give me an answer on whether you would want to do some field testing. Right
No, I don't want to, because he's the guy that was driving the, you know...
So you're passing your options to do the field testing?
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, you're going to be under arrest, okay?
Why?
Because you're very intoxicated.
Stacy is quickly searched and then put in the back of a patrol vehicle, but before they can take her back to the station, they have to give her dad the bad news.
Based on what happened, I believe she was into a couple of crashes. She hit a tree in a house.
Oh my God.
Somebody
the house itself.
Yeah. Anybody else show up with her when she got there?
No.
Bro, why does the dad not look surprised about this? Like, I swear this has probably happened multiple times before. Like, when the dad reacts like this after being told this information, like, yeah, you definitely know this is not the first time this has happened.
Did she say she was with somebody?
She babbled something. I work, and then, you know, and I couldn't make sense of anything. Sure. She was probably so worked up.
Can you please inform me of what I'm being charged with?
Yep, I told you it's going to be an OWI. It'll be fourth.
The fourth OWI.
What even is an OWI? What is OWI? I've never heard of that. That seems like a very rare thing to be charged with. Operating while intoxicated. It's similar to a DUI, but it's... what's the difference? So it basically is a DUI. And it's her fourth DUI? Bro, couldn't you learn after the first three? Were the first three DUIs not enough? Like, how many times is it gonna take to drill the message into your head? Just do not drive while under the influence.
The fourth OWI. But I wasn't driving.
And you did hear that right. This was her fourth drunk driving charge, proving precisely what type of person Stacy really is. And of course, she also caught a hit and run charge for fleeing the scene after causing property damage. But Stacy wasn't nearly as entitled as this next girl, who had a plan to get out of her reckless driving charge.
I'm too cute for prison.
Oh my, okay, of course.
Don't do that to me.
W-Riz. Absolutely W-Riz. Textbook W-Riz. I'm too cute for prison. Don't do that to me. Bro, shut the frick up before I frick you.
On January 5th, 2022, officers responded to a car accident. As soon as they got on the scene, they were given some useful intel by a witness.
She's drunk. And she already said that I don't want to get a DWI.
Okay.
In a single car.
Okay. Thank you.
Was she in the wrong lane? No. She was on that side.
See, I was coming this way right before the curve, and she blowed around me. Blowed around another car to make the curve. No, see your trunk spot there? Hit the curb and then slack this. Because I don't know what the deal was.
It sounds like this driver completely lost control of the vehicle and was lucky nobody else got hurt. But if they want to understand exactly what happened here, they're gonna have to talk to the driver, and it doesn't take long for them to figure out the situation.
So they said you're not having anything medical.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, just based on this driving behavior
I know.
and what people have been saying when we came on scene, would you be willing to take some standardized sobriety tests?
Absolutely.
How much have you had to drink today?
Not very much.
Okay. What is not very much?
Like the legal limit.
Okay, which is what?
Like not very much because I ate and I drank water between two.
I only drank the legal limit, which is what? Not very much. But what is not very much? The legal limit. But what is the legal limit? Not very much. But what is not very much? The legal limit. But what is the legal limit? Not very much. But what is not very much? The legal limit. Bro, is this person dumb? Is that's gonna go around and round and round and round and round?
The driver is being honest and complying with the cop's request to take a field sobriety test. But unfortunately, the sobriety test quickly shows the cops that even if she's acting nice, she's still a criminal that put many other lives in danger.
All right, man. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay? You're being placed under arrest for DUI. All right, I'm gonna have to pat you down before I put you in my unit, okay?
The cop pats the girl down before placing her in the back of his patrol car and reading her rights. But this is when she starts to put her plan into action that she thinks will cut her loose.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God.
You don't need to apologize. You know, I'm doing my job, that's all.
I know, and I respect that. I respect.
Have you ever been arrested for a DWI before?
No, sir. I've never been arrested, period, so... I hope at least I'm like one of the cuter people that you've had in your cop car. Do not confirm or deny, please.
Yeah, I can't talk about that.
Yeah, you can. For legal purposes. I'm too cute for prison. Don't do that to me. Anyways, I'm sorry you're stuck with me, though.
That's alright, you know. I've been, like I said, with worse.
Bro, if I had to spend any longer than 3 minutes stuck in a car with this person, I don't even know what I would do. I think I would try to jump out of the car, even if it's like we're going 100 miles per hour on the freeway. Anything to get away from this person. This person is so weird. Like, her riz is so trash that it's just uncomfortable. Like, I understand she's trying, but like, sometimes when you try, it's still not good enough. I hope I'm one of the cuter people in prison. Bro, shut the frick up. But honestly, W cop for not turning off his body cam and fricking this person. Like I've seen in other videos, the cop turns off his body cam and fricks the person.
Back at the station, the seduction doesn't stop.
All right, so I'm gonna count this in front of you.
I remember you would come up to the Alcatia with your face mask and be like, that man is so fine.
Yeah.
And then, like, respectfully though.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, because, like, I'm a mess right now. You had your face mask on, but I was like, that man is so fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's get back to business,
nobody
though.
wants to date anyone that's looking like this, so. You are such a handsome man.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
Okay. I'm getting prepared.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't need
I hope I haven't been disrespectful.
No,
I hope I haven't been disrespectful to your job.
Bro, if I had to spend any longer than 30 seconds physically in this person's presence, I would have to restrain myself. I would genuinely have to restrain myself. And then maybe when no one's looking, I'd just go...
But even as she waited for her medical examination, she couldn't resist flirting with the officers in an attempt to lessen her sentence.
What do you suggest?
You're there, so go ahead.
Okay, maybe a little. You're right.
Hey, come over here. This way.
Oh, hi. I just want to say hi. I'm sorry.
Wild, man. Come over here.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
You lead the way.
Yeah, just have a seat. Right.
How the hell am I supposed to know? Hi, Brandon.
What are you doing?
I'm a valid now.
Oh, why you should?
I still have to triage everything. Look how cute it is.
Okay.
Because you're so cute, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, might as well choose to be happy if you're in a situation.
You shouldn't be.
Plus, I got stuck with this cutie. I got stuck with the cutie.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this didn't seem to change anything in her charges, as she was hit with an aggravated DWI and reckless driving.
Bro, even this guy understands what's happening. If I was the cop in this situation, bro, that would actually be hell, just having to deal with this person. Because what if, like, the cop thought it was, like, genuine? Like, what if the cop thought all the compliments and everything were, like, genuine? And, like, what if he actually felt good about himself, like, later on? Like, for the rest of his day, he just felt good about himself. Because in reality, this is what the cop looked like. This was literally the cop. Like, this is the cop. This was actually the cop.
Many people are critical of this girl's actions, but positivity and attempted seduction is much more preferable to violence and hostility, and especially preferred over this.
Stop right now!
This time, the officers were called into a domestic violence case between a male and a female. As the cops arrived, the officers noticed the woman disengaging and walking away from the scene.
Miss, stop! Stand there. Okay, I won't. Stand there. Stand there. Stand there.
The cops yelled at her to stop, but before they could react, she started to sprint away from them.
Whoa. What is this Call of Duty cam? Gee, she's fast. She's fast.
Stop!
Roll over on your stomach.
Put your hands behind your back.
My hair, please stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Cooperate, please stop.
Do it now.
I can't breathe.
I mean, you want to know why you can't breathe? It's because you literally ran away from the cops. You didn't have to run away from the cops. If you didn't run away from the cops, try to escape the cops, you wouldn't be like out of breath.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Please. My hair is in my face. Please.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Hey! Step back. Step back.
Step back. Step back. Step back.
Looks like her master plan didn't work out too well. The cops have dealt with plenty of cases like this and know they will have to be firm with the woman or else she'll keep screaming and resisting.
Do not pull away from me. Do you understand? You are under arrest. You are going to comply. You are not going to pull away from me.
If you quit resisting, then
Yeah, you feel it. Tell me how you feel on a daily basis.
Wow.
What is your name, miss?
I don't have a name.
Okay. Well, you do.
No, I don't.
Stop trying to pull away from me.
My hair's in my goddamn mouth,
Relax.
dude.
As usual, before the cop can leave her in the car, he has to search her, something she seems to be heavily against.
Hold still,
No,
please.
you're not supposed to be doing that.
Then stop fighting me.
You're a man. You cannot touch me.
Right
You
now, it's all we
cannot
got.
touch me.
It's all we
No,
got.
you need to get her over here. You cannot touch me.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
You cannot touch me.
Jenna, don't you kick me or you're going to go to the ground again. Get over here. You just added another charge by kicking me, by the way.
With the help of a female officer, they finally managed to search the girl and get her secured in the patrol car. So they decide to talk to a couple witnesses to get extra insight on what happened.
I was sitting in front of my window and they came up with a stop sign. And basically, she was all over him. He didn't really do anything. But she kept grabbing him, ripped his shirt open, kept jumping on top of him, trying to get him to the ground. They finally did get to the ground, but then came back up and wouldn't let him leave or anything else.
Wait, so they were basically just wrestling in the front lawn of their house? Were they trying to do the frickety-frickety? Were they trying to do some like WWE, like Royal Rumble or something?
Well, at first I'm like, are they just screwing around?
Yeah.
Because she was all over him. And
You said she said she was like jumping on his back or something?
Okay. And then she kept grabbing at his throat. And like, I'm calling this in.
With this, the case seemed open and shut. So the cops took the woman back to the station where she was charged with felony battery of an officer, as well as misdemeanor counts of resisting and disorderly conduct. Various pieces of paraphernalia were also found on her person, which she was also charged for. Most of the charges were eventually dropped, except for the disorderly conduct and resisting counts.
What? What do you mean by that? Most of the things were dropped? Even assault on a police officer? Didn't they literally catch that on camera? Bro, what is the legal system in the country of America?